listening to Anja Asks Anybody. And today, my guest is Sky, who is experiencing her last day of being 7 years of age. Hello, Sky.
Hi.
Hi. So, pull up the mic a little bit. There you go. There you go. Yep. And then, why don't you tell us, how does it feel to be having your last day of being 7 years old?
It feels good.
Yeah. Describe us. What did you do today?
So I went to school today, and it was my first day of school this whole week because I got the flu for 2 days.
Oh no.
And then at recess, we went and we had outdoor recess, and we built a snowman, but then we crashed it down.
And so tell us more about the snowman. Was it like the classic, like 3 snowball snowman?
Yeah, it was a 3 snowball snowman. But we used a stick as the nose because we didn't have any carrots.
Yeah, I suppose carrots are kind of hard to come by outside this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And did you name your snowman?
Yeah, we named it Snowy.
Snowy. Did you come up with any personality traits for Snowy? Any likes, dislikes, and opinions? Did Snowy have any thoughts?
No.
Just looked good.
Yeah. He didn't have any thoughts.
Until you smashed Snowy.
Yeah.
And returned Snowy back to the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We took off all his stuff, and then we smashed him and standed on him. First we took off his head, and then we standed on him and smashed him.
Actually, we'll do that. We're gonna have you hold the mic, and that'll be easiest. So you took off all of Snowy's stuff and you smashed Snowy.
Yeah.
How do you think Snowy felt about that?
So angry.
Oh. If you were a dragon, what would you look like, and what would you be able to do that you can't do as a kid?
I would have gems on me, and I would be bluish green, and I could control the weather.
Wow. What kind of weather would you be giving us most of the time?
I would make it snowy, but warm.
Snowy but warm. Yes. Yes. Anything else that you would do for us with the weather?
When it's summer, I'm going to make it all hot, and there's going to be no snow. And in spring.
Okay, but in winter, it's still warm, but with snow.
Yeah.
So what should we wear outside if you control the weather like that?
We should wear T-shirts and shorts.
T-shirts and shorts.
Pants shouldn't be created.
Pants shouldn't be created?
And long sleeve shirts.
Okay. All right. And what sort of gems would you be covered in?
I would have diamonds and crystals and they would be like they wouldn't be green as blue just like me. I would look like that. They would be rainbow gems.
Okay. Yeah. So, it can be kind of, you can get this feeling of nostalgia when you realize that you are experiencing the last day of being a certain age. And today, this is your last day of being 7. Do you feel sad a little bit about that?
No.
No. You're tired of being 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you'll be able to experience as an 8-year-old when you wake up tomorrow?
I'm gonna scream in my bed, and then I'm gonna run to my parents' room and jump on them and wake them up, and I'm gonna scream at them and say I'm 7.
You're gonna scream at them and say you're 7? I thought you're 7 today.
I mean 8. And then I'm gonna wake up my sister, and I'm gonna carry her to my parents, and then yell at her and say I'm 8. And then go downstairs and look at all the decorations. And then there's usually this No, I'm not gonna see any decorations because it's gonna be at Sky Zone. And then I'm gonna look for the cake and see how it looks, cause we got this cake that has my name in it. I can't remember.
Inside the cake?
No, we're going to look. I'm gonna look inside the freezer and find the cake, and then see how it looks. There's these dragon things on sticks that we're gonna put in the cake, and then it's gonna be like they're flying in the sky because there's little clouds on the cake.
I love how detailed that is. Yeah, so you're gonna wake everyone up. You're gonna be screaming, and they're just gonna have to just immediately be as joyous as you for this great turning into 8. So once you settle into being 8 years of age, what do you think is going to happen that you'll be able to do that you haven't been able to do yet in life? Like what's an especially cool thing about being able to be 8 years old? Because every age brings a new privilege, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. What will you be able to do when you're 8?
I'm gonna be able to
anything you're going to learn about or like be allowed to do that you haven't been able to yet, or be trusted to do? Any new responsibilities? That's okay. We can think on this more.
Yeah.
Yes. So, speaking of 8, what do you think you'll be up to when you are 38? Because I happen to be 38 right now.
I'm going to be able to I'm going to still watch SpongeBob.
You're going to still watch SpongeBob as a 38-year-old woman?
Yeah.
And what will you be getting out of the experience, do you think?
I'm going to
You're just going to enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sometimes my questions can be difficult for even adults, so don't feel too bad. Yes. So you'll be watching SpongeBob as a 38-year-old woman. Anything else that you hope to achieve by age 38?
I'm going to climb Mount Everest, and I'm going to find the dragon that's at the bottom.
What do you think the dragon at the bottom of Mount Everest looks like?
I think it's a blue dragon with icicles on it.
Does it control the weather?
No.
Okay. What's the superpower of the dragon that is at the bottom of Mount Everest?
It can shoot icicles.
Okay. And so, but you can only find the dragon if you first climb Mount Everest. Is that the?
Yeah, it's on the backside. So I have to climb it, and then go down it on the other backside, and then find the dragon. And then since it would be really hard to like climb it and get back down, I'm gonna make it fly me back.
It's good that you have this kind of starting to be figured out, because I do think it's going to be strategically, it's going to require a lot of organization. And
I need to bring shovels and have more people, because there's like a cave that I need to find.
Yep. Yep. See, you definitely, I can already see the spreadsheets forming. You are definitely going to have to find some good people to have on your team to pull this off. And you're going to have to probably climb some smaller mountains first in a couple of run-throughs, and then maybe get some basic dragon training on how to interact and deal with dragons?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to just get into that situation without like previous knowledge of dragons. Like, you don't want to be disrespectful to their culture.
No, I don't.
No. So you got years of training ahead of you, maybe 30 years of training. But I think you can do it.
Yeah.
I'll be very impressed when you achieve that, because like I'll be like in my 70s. and I still don't think I will be as accomplished as you once you achieve this. So I'm very hopeful that you follow through on this.
Yeah.
And I'll be the first in line to get your autograph once you achieve it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what are some other things you get so excited about you scream in your bed? Because you said that the first thing that's going to happen when you wake up and you're 8 years old, you're going to like just scream. And you're not even going to leave your bed. You're just going to scream when you open up your eyes. What are some other things when you think of them, you just want to scream?
If I got a pet dragon, I would run outside and scream from my bed. And I would run outside.
So if you got a pet dragon, you would run outside and you'd scream from your bed. What else?
If I got to meet SpongeBob.
If you got to meet SpongeBob, yes. Mm-hmm. Anything more everyday that you get excited about?
Let me think.
Someone in the surrounding area asked about puddles. Do you get excited about puddles?
Yeah.
So if it's been raining and you wake up and you can tell it's been raining all night, would you perhaps scream and think, "Oh my goodness, there are puddles outside my window and I have to get up"?
If they were like really deep puddles.
If they're really deep puddles, yes.
One day, like, it was really rainy, and like and on the road it was really rainy, and it was like this high of puddles. It's because the sewers were clogged up with leaves. But then my dad took out the leaves, and it started bubbling, and then all the water started going in. Because if he didn't do that, then all the rain would turn into snow, and that would turn into ice.
Yeah, so when the sewers were all backed up and your dad had to declog all the leaves that were creating this giant puddle, did it smell like sewage?
No.
Okay, well, that's good. Because sometimes you kind of get some disgusting sewagey, bathroomy smelling water when that happens.
And we even saw a milk carton floating in there.
You saw a milk carton floating in the water?
Yes.
Wow. Have you ever walked along the river and looked at the litter there? They got some good litter.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yes. So what is it about SpongeBob that you admire so much?
It's because he's really funny, and he's really crazy, just like me, and I'm really crazy.
Yeah, what are some things about you that make you really crazy? Make you different than perhaps other kids or other people in a good way.
Probably maybe liking SpongeBob.
Liking SpongeBob. Back to square SpongeBob. I see this. Okay. Do you have any advice for the adults of this world? Because you get to be a kid all day and you get to observe adults. What do you think adults need to know?
I think they need to believe in magic.
They need to believe in magic. Okay, so what does that look like? What sort of magic should we be believing in?
All the magic.
All the magic?
Yeah.
Can you give an example?
Like, if you were looking at a wall and then you looked at something else and then you looked back at the wall and like the wall was blue at first, but then it turned to pink and there was like rainbow stripes on it too.
Just from staring at the wall long enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean.
And it wouldn't just be believing that, it would actually be there.
Yes. Yes. Well, if you stare at something long enough, especially if it's just kind of like a plain white surface or something, you can see all sorts of crazy colors, and then you can start thinking magical things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What are some magical thoughts you've been having lately?
I've been having crazy dreams.
What's been happening in your dreams?
So I had this weird dream where I was at school and then I went into an elevator line. I have no idea what it is, but then I went into the elevator. Me and my whole class went in the elevator.
Your whole class went in the elevator.
And more classes. It was really, really, really big. It was a big elevator. And then we went upstairs to the art room. And we made this carrots for some reason.
Was it for the snowman?
No, it was for us. And then there was a horse that had like wings and they were fire. And it had a pink collar. And then it was taking us, but then somebody went on the horse and cut the thing that was attached, that made it attached, and then the carrots crashed. And we all fell out, but then we fixed it, and we got a dog to carry it, but it took a long time. We finally got back to school, and then I finally woke up, and I was like, that was a crazy dream.
And you were still 7.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't scream.
No.
Okay. But tomorrow, you're going to be 8. And you're going to open up your eyes. And you're going to scream.
Yeah.
Yes. What is one thing about you think you'll hold on to even when you get very old and the people around you tell you, oh, adults don't do that?
I'm going to still watch SpongeBob, and I'm gonna still have toys.
What sort of toys do you think you'll have as an adult?
Like dragon toys, or like SpongeBob toys, or like just any toys.
You know, one thing I still do as an adult that people tell me is not something that adults do. I still gallop. Oh, look, your family just showed up. Hello. Yes. And yes, there they are. Yes, I still gallop each day between rooms. Whenever I'm going from like the kitchen to the living room, I just gallop because there's no better feeling than galloping as far as I'm concerned.
Sometimes I put my feet on the stairs and my hands and I slide down them.
You slide down the stairs? Yeah.
The stair railings.
That's fun. That's definitely something I don't think about anymore, but I used to as a kid.
And there's a big clothes pile at the end of it.
Oh, a landing clothes pile. So you slide down the railing and then you fall into the laundry.
No, I don't fall into it. It's on the railing.
Oh.
It's like at the very end of the railing.
It's,
And then my feet stops on it.
okay, so it's like a cushion. It's like a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you got a lot of laundry down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can get behind in my laundry. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No. Okay. And then so your birthday, you're going to have a birthday party?
Uh-huh.
What are you going to do for your birthday party?
We're gonna go to Sky Zone.
What is Sky Zone?
Sky Zone used to be Rock and Jump, but they changed the name to Sky Zone. And, like, it's a trampoline park.
Ah, does it feel special because it's called Sky Zone and your name is Sky?
That's not the only thing. Because it's really fun and I have a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they got trampolines.
And they also have a zip line. But it's not like a big zip line. You just hold on to it. And then you can fall because there's these, like, cube-shaped things. And they're really fuzzy, so it's okay if you fall.
Is this in the city or do you have to drive some way to get there?
Well, we have to drive there, but it's in the city.
Oh, okay. What do you think you'll see outside the window on the way there?
I think I'm going to see, like, other buildings and houses and stores and stuff like that.
Yeah. When you're in the back seat and you're looking out the window, what's something you get excited about when you see it outside the window?
I probably, like, get excited about, like, if something looks really cool, I would get excited about how it looks.
What might that be?
Like,
Was there anything recently you saw outside the window you thought was kind of neat, like a milk carton in a puddle?
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you feel like when you look at the sky, do you feel like it's there for you because your name is Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of sky? Do you like it with clouds or without clouds?
I like it with some clouds, but I want to still see, like, the blue part.
Mm-hmm. And do you like seeing shapes in clouds?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about a cloud when you watch it long enough and you see it moving? Does it feel like they're moving really fast?
No, not really fast.
Just somewhat fast.
Yeah, just a little fast.
But you know it's because the planet's spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just move because the wind is really hard.
Yes. Well, the wind is there because the planet is spinning.
Yeah.
Were you outside when it was really windy the other week? Last week?
Well, like, I was out, I took a walk, and that's the day that that's the day that we unclogged the sewer.
Oh, sewer unclogging day.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you wish you could unclog the sewer every day?
No.
It'd be too much sewer unclogging.
Yeah.
But it had a nice burbling, gurgling noise.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. What are some other things that you get excited about with the seasonal changes? The sewers get clogged and they need unclogging. What else?
I get excited about the seasons being fall because I like to make big leaf piles and then jump into them.
Mm-hmm.
One day, my grandpa buried me in a leaf pile, and I stayed in there for like 20 minutes.
Did it smell good?
Yeah, it smelled like leaves.
Yeah, leaves have a nice smell.
Yeah.
Did you take a nap?
No.
Okay.
I could kind of see like light in the sky.
Do you think your leaf pile was like shaking a little bit because you're laughing so much?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of remember that when I was in leaf piles as a kid. I'd try and stay still, but I wouldn't be able to stop laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see really big piles of snow and I climb to the top.
Oh, yes. And what do you see when you get to the top? How does the world look different?
So it everything looks a tiny bit smaller.
Everything looks a tiny bit smaller. So, in a year, when you're experiencing your last day of being 8, everything's going to look a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
But it's kind of funny too because like as an adult, I've gone back to the school that I went to grade school in to visit it, and everything looks so much smaller than I remembered it. The beanbag chairs, the hallways, the classrooms, everything looks a lot smaller. And right now, you're a kid and you're existing in a world that's kid-sized. But one day, you're going to revisit it and it'll look like a doll's house. Isn't that something?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you feel like a doll?
No.
No. I never felt like a doll either.
I never felt like a doll.
No. No. You got more personality and life and wildness than a doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting near the end of the show. What are some important lessons you learned this year being 7? Or any cool things that happened to you when you were 7?
I learned how to ride a 2-wheeler bike, and I rock climbed, and I did this big bike ride with my grandma. And then we stopped at this place that sells ice cream, and like a bunch of different things, but then it changed to something else now. That's where we stopped.
But you were only able to get there because you were able to ride a bike.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I didn't learn how to ride a bike when I was your age. They tried to teach me, but I was too scared. And so then I had to teach myself how to ride a bike when I was 14. And
14?
people laughed at me, but I did it. And then I had all the freedom that I could have had when I was 7 years old.
Uh-huh.
Finally, at 14. So it's good that you learned how to ride a bike now because you'll have years of adventure ahead of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Where do you like to go when you're on your bike?
Sometimes I like to go to the playgrounds, like Snail's Crossing. It's really close to our house. We can see it from our house.
Oh, thank you for coming on to the show, Sky. And just keep biking.
Yeah.
This has been Anja Asks Anybody on River West Radio.